Hello, guys. You might want to see this. Now, there is this particular auditorium in the Vatican City that actually depicts a snake head. Many call it the Snake Head Cathedral. Maybe from this angle, you are not getting the picture. Let me give you another view. Now, look at how beautiful it is. And this actually depicts a snake head. Let me move to this particular picture as well. Now, this is just a snake head. Just in case you are still in doubt, let's go back to its interior. Now, this is the Pope in this particular auditorium. And then we have the Pope again in the Snake Head's auditorium. Let me show you another one. This is another angle, and that looks really perfect here when you are looking at this particular picture. It's mind-boggling. I have more of these. Now, this is another angle where you have people already, seated in the auditorium. So my question is, why do we have a snakehead, building, or a building that is actually structured like a snakehead in the Vatican City? What at all is the Pope and and his ruling party trying to achieve here? To me, this is a big deal to talk of. It's a very big deal, to talk about. Now, just in case you don't find it, you don't see it as a big deal, it is, because you are looking at the point where you have the Vatican City, a city, well known to be the holy city of God, and upon all the many designs, upon all architectural, designs they can come up with, all they could come up with is a snake head. No, there is something wrong somewhere. And it's quite, mind puzzling. Why on earth would a pope decide, or a pope decides to come up with an auditorium that depicts a snake's head? As Christians, we don't have to take this lightly. This is not an issue where we just have to let it go. It's an issue we have to, let people know that the Vatican City is not as holy as, it portrays itself. Because for a pope, actually, this particular snake head building was commissioned by Saint Paul VI. So we had a pope with, its ruling party to come up with a snake head. Nothing else but a snake auditorium. So here's the issue where I say that there is an agenda to this, because we all know from the Genesis of the Bible that it was a snake that landed, that kind of disappointment between God and man. Now, aside that, this same snake in the Bible has no good name. There are lots of bad rep, a bad reputation to this particular animal. So I want us to go into our Bible and let us see some of the things the Bible, speaks about the this particular animal, because snakes, when it comes to the Bible, they really don't have good names. And the snake is actually a name given to Satan. So when you research, so in the Bible it says the snakes and serpents appear in various contexts, often symbolizing deception, evil, or punishment, with notable verses which include Genesis 3, 1 to 15, Numbers 21, 6 to 9, and Revelation 12 and 9. All right, so as I was saying, now the Bible actually sees the snake, the snake symbolizes deception. It has no good name. So let's look at Genesis. It is Genesis 3:14. It says, "And the Lord said to the snake, because you have done this, you are cursed more than all cattle and every beast of the field. You will go flat on the earth, and dust will be your food all the days of your life." Now, this is where it even gets more interesting. When the Bible is talking about the snake, Revelation 12:9, it says, "And the great dragon was forced down, the old snake, who is named the evil one and Satan." Let me take that part again. "And the great dragon was forced down, the old snake, who is named the evil one and Satan, by whom all the earth is turned from the right way. He was forced down to the earth, and his angels were forced down with him." Have you seen why this is a big deal? Can we all agree now why this is a big deal? Is the Vatican City putting up a building, or let me just say, they just put a building that is more like a sanctuary for Satan? Because the Vatican City, which is in Rome, is termed to be the holiest city, the holy city of God among many Catholics. The Pope, being the highest authority there, came up with a Snake Head Cathedral, an auditorium where it depicts Satan. There's only one conclusion I can make about this, that this auditorium is more like a sanctuary for Satan. Now, when we look at Revelation 20 verse 2, it says, "And he took the dragon, the old snake, which is the evil one and Satan, and put chains on him for 1,000 years." So why would the holy city, alleged holy city, put up a building with a snake, something that depicts a snake's head? Yeah, so this is something that I feel is unpleasant. there's something fishy, ongoing. And then to even make matters worse, thinking I've seen it all, can you imagine that inside this snake head, we have this swampy, dirty looking image? And as you can see from your screen there is the Pope seated. And funny enough, they call this image the resurrection of Jesus Christ. This is actually funny. How do they even come by such evil looking image? So let's have a closer look. So this is the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Now, if you don't know this, the Roman Catholic Church is known for putting up images, lots of images. You see the statue of Mary and Jesus Christ. You see the statue of Saint Peter's, statue of Saint Paul, Joseph the Worker, and they bow to these images when the Bible has stated in God's 10 commandments, do not create any image. But these Roman Catholics are good at it. They are, I don't know how to put it, they just do the opposite of what God has really said in His Word, not us to do. So they are well known when it comes to images, creating images to depict. Actually, I'll do another video where these images that we think this is Mary, this is Joseph, this is Peter, this is Paul, they are all lies. They are all deceptive images, just to make us feel that this is what Christianity. But that is no Christianity. It has nothing to do with Christianity. Why do you have these images in your church auditoriums, even in your parishes, and they go down bowing, praying to them? Meanwhile, no one goes to the Father except through Jesus Christ. And the Bible has also made us not to create any image, put up any statue to be worshipped. I'm hoping this is an eye-opening to many of you people that the Roman Catholic Church, the Vatican City, is not as holy as people call it. It's not as holy as people depict it. We have to be careful. The Pope is not the man accorded the holiest person on earth as you think. There's something creepy, there's something fishy about the Pope, about the Roman Catholic Church, and this is the time we have to make people know, just in case you are a Roman Catholic. Just think about these things. Just in case you also want to, church with them, ask yourself these questions. Why do they have images in their church? Why would they even put up an auditorium with a snake head? Meanwhile, we know the downfall of the man has gone all the way, having a snake deceiving the woman and then onto the man. as well as Revelation made us understand that the great dragon, that old snake, who is the evil one and Satan, may the eyes of your understanding be enlightened. If you have any explanation to this particular snake head, please, I would like to see your comments in the comment section, and also share this video so that many will know and see that the Pope, the Vatican City, the Roman Catholic Church, not being the kind of church we portray it to be. See you in my next video.